Hey there, welcome into another exciting episode of A for Effort. I'm your host, Matt, and as always, we start off giving thanks to our unofficial sponsor of the podcast. And on today's episodes, that happens to be both MoviePass and AMC A-List. MoviePass.com, $9.95 a month gets you 3 movies a month at local theaters in your area. Check MoviePass.com for theater listings and offer availability. AMC A-List, $19.95 a month gets you 3 movies a week at local cinemas in your area. Check AMC.com for movie listings and offer availability. This is the final episode of 2018, the first ever G.O.A.T and W.O.A.T award show. On today's episode, I am going to break down my greatest of all time, the worst of all time of 2018. So without further ado, let's get into the awards. First up is the CGI G.O.A.T and W.O.A.T. Great year for different graphics overall, but there were a few that just fell short. The 4 nominees for G.O.A.T and W.O.A.T of CGI go to Ready Player One, Avengers Infinity War, Rampage, and The Meg. The W.O.A.T in this category goes to The Meg. That movie just had terrible graphics. Some of the scenes were just dreadful, laughable even. You can hear it in my voice. I just did not enjoy this movie whatsoever. The GOAT in this category goes to Avengers Infinity War. It was hard to pick over Ready Player One because that movie had some great CGI graphics. Tons of CGI graphics nonetheless. But the fact that Thanos felt so tangible, the fact that you could reach out and touch him, just sets Avengers Infinity War a step above the rest. Our second award today is going to be The Twist, G.O.A.T and W.O.A.T. The 4 nominees in this category are Den of Thieves, Game Night, Ocean's 8, and Tomb Raider. The W.O.A.T award winner goes to Ocean's 8. Unfortunately, as much as I love this movie, it just felt like I knew what was going to come because it's an Ocean's movie. You know there's a twist coming. And unlike some of the other Ocean's movies, I completely saw this one coming. The GOAT in this category goes to Den of Thieves. This movie caught me by surprise because I didn't know it was going to be a heist movie, nor did I know it was going to have an epic ending twist involving O'Shea Jackson Jr. What a wonderful twist it was. Den of Thieves, GOAT award winner in the twist category. Next up is the Based on a True Story Award. The 4 nominees are Bohemian Rhapsody, Black Klansman, 1517 to Paris, and Tag. The W.O.A.T award winner in this category goes to 1517 to Paris. I just did not enjoy this movie. It was underwhelming to say the least. It just never took off. I was expecting there to be more action, and it ended up being so anticlimactic in the end. So, great story, but fell short for me. The GOAT award in this category goes to Bohemian Rhapsody. It was hard for me to choose between Black Klansman and Bohemian Rhapsody because both are good for equal reasons. But I think my attachment to the music of Queen, and yes, there are some historical inaccuracies when it comes to this movie, but I think my love for the music of Queen really set it apart this year, and I had a great time watching this movie. Next up is the animated category, and the 4 nominees in this category are Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse, Incredibles 2, The Grinch, and Ralph Breaks the Internet. The W.O.A.T award winner in this category is The Grinch. I have seen the original Grinch cartoon too many times to count. I have seen the Ron Howard, Jim Carrey version too many times to count. But this year's Grinch movie was just unimpressive, to say the least. I didn't have a good time with it. In fact, I may have even fallen asleep. But it just wasn't what I wanted it to be, so it gets the W.O.A.T in the animated category. The GOAT in the animated category goes to Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse. If you've listened to my review, you know how much I love this movie. It was absolutely incredible. I had such a fun time with this movie. It was a breath of fresh air in both the superhero genre and Spider-Man movies. It was absolutely incredible, and the fact that I got an animated Spider-Man movie that just wowed me set it above the rest. The next category is the Disney G.O.A.T and W.O.A.T. The 4 nominees in this category are Christopher Robin, Incredibles 2, A Wrinkle in Time, and Mary Poppins Returns. The W.O.A.T award winner goes to A Wrinkle in Time. This movie looked cool on paper, but ended up just being bad. It was not good. It rushed all of the science aspects. It tried to sell you on a friendship, brother, sister, father, daughter kind of love angle, but it just fell way short from what I anticipated it being. The GOAT award winner in the Disney category goes to Christopher Robin. I was caught by surprise at how good Christopher Robin was. I did not go into a Winnie the Pooh movie expecting it to be any good and walked out going, wow, I had a great time at that movie. And for that, it wins the GOAT in the Disney category. Next up is the Comedy Award for G.O.A.T and W.O.A.T. And the 4 nominees are Game Night, Cockblockers, The Happy Times Murders, and Life of the Party. The W.O.A.T award winner goes to Happy Times Murders. When I saw the trailer for this in Deadpool 2, and I even mentioned it in my Deadpool 2 review, I was head over heels to see this movie. And when I finally got to see it, boy, was I upset. It was bad. I can't believe that a concept of this nature was so underwhelmingly bad that I couldn't even laugh out loud, because there was nothing to laugh out loud at. It was a serious movie involving puppets. Where is the comedy at? You sold me as a comedy when I saw that first trailer, and you just ruined it for me. The comedy GOAT was harder for me to pick because the 2 movies I have nominated for this, Game Night and Cockblockers, were so evenly matched this year. But upon a second viewing, Game Night takes it. Game Night was absolutely hilarious. It was a return to form for Jason Bateman. He was absolutely hilarious. Rachel McAdams and the rest of the wonderful cast, and it was just outstandingly funny. Brilliant, brilliant movie. The action, GOAT and W.O.A.T, was a fun category to break down, but the 4 nominees in this category are Upgrade, Aquaman, Skyscraper, and Rampage. And the worst of all time award winner goes to Rampage. What a terrible movie, man. Like, as you can tell, I did not have a fun time with The Rock this year because both of his movies were nominated for the W.O.A.T award. But Rampage was just awful. Like, downright bad. It had no real plot. It was just a smash and grab movie where big giant creatures are smashing up the city and there's no plot to it. It's absolutely terrible. Just, wow, was it bad. The GOAT, greatest of all time in the action category, goes to Upgrade. What a phenomenal action movie this was. It was outstanding. I had a phenomenal time with this movie. I went in with no expectations and came out absolutely loving Upgrade. What a phenomenal film it was. The performer GOAT and W.O.A.T nominees: Michael B. Jordan, John Krasinski, The Rock, and Melissa McCarthy. The worst of all time performer for 2018 goes to The Rock. I have said it through most of his movies this year. I just did not enjoy what I got to see out of The Rock this year. He was bad. And it's not so much that it was The Rock, so much as it was his movies. He picked some bad ones this year, he picked some stinkers, and it showed. The greatest of all time performer this year in 2018 goes to Michael B. Jordan. Between Black Panther and Creed 2, Michael B. Jordan knocked his movies out of the park this year. He was incredible. I had so much fun watching Michael B. Jordan just knock it out of the park. Every single time he was on screen in both Black Panther and Creed 2, you knew what you were getting. He is an outstanding actor, one of the best of our generation. This next award is something I'm very excited. I call it the Fresh GOAT and Stale W.O.A.T. Fresh meaning new ideas, something that's not a sequel, reboot, or superhero movie, something that is just fresh. And the Stale W.O.A.T, something that has just been overdone, predictable, just stop. So the nominees for the Stale W.O.A.T are Robin Hood, The Predator, and Jurassic World. And the winner in this category is Jurassic World Fallen Kingdom. I love Jurassic Park. I loved Jurassic World. But Jurassic World Fallen Kingdom was just bland. Same old stuff. Felt like a rehash of the Lost World Jurassic Park. If we're going to do another Jurassic World movie, please make it original. Do something interesting with the dinosaurs. It's just feeling stale at this point. It's just overdone. Please, please do something new. The Fresh GOAT nominees are Bad Times at the El Royale, Gringo, and Annihilation. The winner in this category is Bad Times at the El Royale. The trailers intrigued me. The movie intrigued me. It kept me on the edge of my seat. It was suspenseful. It was different. It was unique. And I really enjoyed myself watching Bad Times at the El Royale. It was Drew Goddard's newest film. It was great. It was inventive. The way the story was told was inventive. I had a great time watching Bad Times at the El Royale. And last but not least, the GOAT and W.O.A.T of the year. The worst of all time for the year of 2018 nominees are Sorry to Bother You, Downsizing, and The Cloverfield Paradox. Each of these movies has a right to be the worst of all time, but unfortunately, the award goes to Sorry to Bother You. This movie was just bad. I love Lakeith Stanfield, but I was just questioning myself, what in the hell did I just watch? What in the hell kind of movie introduces horse people while also trying to tell you that this movie's about telemarketing? Never understood what I was watching. What a crazy ass movie that just made no sense and was not a good movie at the end of the day. The greatest of all time award for 2018 nominees are Avengers Infinity War, Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse, and A Quiet Place. Each of these movies was brilliant. Each of these movies has the right to win. A Quiet Place was just a unique experience at the movie theater. Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse captured my heart and imagination from the minute it went on screen, but both pale in comparison to the greatness that was Avengers Infinity War. That movie is the GOAT of the year. 20 movies to get to this point. 20 movies to tell one singular story with 30 plus characters. What can be said about the job that Marvel has done telling this brilliant story over the course of 20 movies? And it culminated in a way that no one saw coming. It was an incredible feat. It was an incredible movie. Was it the most coherent movie? Probably not without seeing the other 20 movies. But I'll be damned if it wasn't everything a Marvel fan wanted it to be. I loved this movie. You can argue with me that it's not the best movie of the year, but on A for Effort, it is. And with that, all of my GOATs, all of my W.O.A.Ts, I hope you enjoyed the first official GOAT and W.O.A.T award show. I have been your host, Matt. Come back to us in 2019 when I will have my most anticipated for 2019, as well as so many reviews. I look forward to gaining more subscribers. Thank you for those that listen to me on a weekly basis, on a daily basis. I hope to have more reviews with guest stars. I hope to bring to you only the best here on A for Effort. Come back to us next time when we will have another quality movie review.